I mean, the first thing working with Mary, especially if you get into a conversation, you have to keep your distance, because where we can all just sit and talk, she's going to be doing these kinds of things and waving and throwing her hands all over. And I don't know if she could talk without it. Like, I don't know if you could like duct tape her hands at her sides if she could have a conversation, or if not being able to flail her hands around like a crazy person would just render her mute. Might be a fun trick to try.
She doesn't sit still very much, so maybe I haven't noticed it, but there's a lot of there's just always movement.
I always have a personal bubble anyways, but anytime I talk to Mary, I usually have a little extra space because her hands are flying all over the place, and she works out all the time too, so I don't want to get caught up in one of those hand slaps.
Mary's office is on one end of the space, and mine is the furthest away that you can possibly be. And I still hear her every day, either talking with one of our coworkers or laughing at an email.
I don't know if I would call Mary's food habits as much as a military regiment is probably a better way to describe that.
I've never seen her eat a full meal, or when she does, she eats it so fast that you don't even notice that she's eating a full meal because she's done well before anyone else has even started.
All I really see her eating at the office are granola and oranges, maybe some yogurt sometimes. She carries these little containers that she fills with nut butter too. It's no wonder that we had a mouse recently. She was also afraid of that mouse.
Mary does not like any little animals, like no bugs, of course, but I've got a video that I think it was her daughter sent me when one of them, she has twin girls, one of them had backed over a toad in the driveway. And I mean, she was like just this side of a hazmat suit and still screaming as she tried to like just flick this dead toad out of the driveway. I get it was the most ridiculous thing.
For me, working with Mary is like having my own personal trip advisor. She always has advice for me on places to vacation or take my family, with activities and restaurant recommendations.
Mary has a great brain for marketing and communications, and she has all of these ideas in her brain and she doesn't know what to do with them. So I like to say that Mary is this fast ship journeying across the sea, but she doesn't know where she's going. I'm the captain of that ship, and I steer us to where we need to go.
If there was such a thing as time travel, I think a lot of who she is and what she represents would have been exactly the same those 19 years ago as it would be today, and probably for the next 19 years.